What up, it's your girl Najee. Everybody hates K, but everything's golden. And you're listening to T7M Radio with my man's Mr. Irrelevant. Yeah.
Reports out of Minnesota. Adrian Peterson, he suffered the meniscus tear. And also, I think he had an LCL sprain. So he's going to be having surgery tomorrow. Reports are showing that he's going to be out for several months. Should the Minnesota Vikings part ways and move on from AP?
It's absolutely time for Minnesota to move on. AP all day is the greatest running back I've seen play in my era. Yeah, but he's already 31. I want to say he has dealt with his third knee injury, and he's making over $15 million a year. A 32-year-old running back making $15 million a year is just not it's not ideal for any football team. I don't care how good the guy is. So I think they will have to move on, whether Sam Bradford or Teddy Bridgewater is the future quarterback, and just have a new face for the franchise. Defense seemed to be the new identity of the team. So I would say it's time to part ways and, search for the next AP.
I was wondering how long it was going to take for you to get disrespectful in this show. I didn't know who you was going to be disrespectful to. I knew we got a couple topics to talk about. So you want to go ahead and take the shot at AP. You feel like Minnesota need to get rid of AP. How disrespectful. So let me ask you this. What are they going to do without AP? Because AP, to me, is Minnesota. Now, they do have an outstanding defense that's coming into their own. Stephon Diggs is a problem at the wideout, but without AP on the field, I think that he is not really going to be productive for these next few months. Without AP being there to assist, I think they're going to be, a lot of the other defenses are going to be locked in on Diggs and Sam Bradford. Like, who can put Scott and Sam Bradford? And Teddy Bridgewater's always been solidified and classified as a game manager. So without Adrian Peterson, JR, you make all valid points. 31 years old, he's a running back, going through a lot of injuries. But who else is out there to replace him? Or what type of aerial attack does Minnesota have that's going to be able to help their defense without Adrian Peterson for a guaranteed 16 games? I don't see no other running back out there that they could pick up and take his place. Or I don't see their wide receiver core being like a Pittsburgh or Baltimore, that can really put the ball up there and score points. So I think they really stuck and don't have a choice but to stick with AP. You're just so disrespectful, man.
Well, first of all, he was Minnesota, and now he's getting occurring injuries. It's not, like I said, he's not what moves the team anymore. The defense is the identity of the team now. I'm sure AP is the number one star on the team, but in terms of wins, defense is going to carry him, and they have Sam Bradford, who some still think has great potential. I mean, we talking about this is more so of a business move, in my view, risk or reward type of situation. I mean, like I said, over $15 million a year. It'll be 32 after this season. If I'm a GM, I either have to get him on the block, so I have to release him. That's just the way it goes.
When the Indianapolis Colts decided to part ways with Peyton Manning for Andrew Luck, initially, what was your thoughts?
I initially thought it wasn't a good move. I thought they could have kept allowed. Yeah, because I thought they was in Super Bowl contention, and Peyton Manning he plays a different position. He's a quarterback, and AP is a running back, so that plays a major part, and that's the reason why Peyton was let go, because another quarterback was coming right behind him.
I mean, you make a point, but my whole thing is, I think the quarterback could take just as much. Well, I'm not going to say they don't take as much punishment as the running back. The running back probably take as much punishment as any skilled position on the field. But, we're not going to act like the quarterback don't get hit almost as much as a running back, whether it's a sack or just after they throw. So I'm just trying to figure out if you feel like Indianapolis should have stuck around with Peyton because they were in contention, and then we done seen Peyton take a team after that to 2 Super Bowls, and won one. Why wouldn't you stick with AP knowing that they pretty much in contention, they're division winner, their defense is getting better, they threatening your Green Bay Packers? It seems to me this is where this is all boiling down to. You just want AP out of Minnesota so y'all don't have to deal with him twice a year.
I just think, man, you just have to do what you have to do for the best of the team, man. No personal should be involved when running business. And if you can do something that can make you better, right away in the future, then you have to do that.